Well, wait a minute. Why am I the only one in here? Let's see. There's the dog. There's Pizzle. And Pizzle's got twice as many reasons to shake his head after what the hell happened last night.
Go ahead and play the thing. Go ahead and play
There's Thor with the hammer. Okay, daughter, get up here. And there's my daughter from across the pond. Now, we got 15 minutes to cover a lot. But people are saying, Snowman, your show's 2 hours. I know. We got a ton of picks. Let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning! Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Don't answer. Oh, yeah!
Let's get it!
Well, we got kind of a full house. We got more people coming. Good morning! Welcome, one and all, to the fabulous, fantastic football Halloween Friday edition of Snowman.
Am I seriously the only one who dressed up?
What?
Well, we're not on to the picks yet.
No, we're not there yet.
It's still Halloween.
Yeah, I know.
That's why there's a reveal.
I got nothing.
Look, Pizzle already watched the horror show last night,
Yeah,
and I watched it with him.
You guys told me there was a reveal.
We figured it would be a Baltimore sweep anyway, and Pizzle even said on Training Game Pick'ems, I'm a homer.
Who's got that mic problem?
I think it's the dog.
Oh.
Really? You see, this is why I'm stupid. You know what? I can't do this.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we won't have the dog today, and I kind of was afraid of that when he told us what happened. When he told us what happened. So, dog, we'll do this. Dog, we're doing this for you. All right.
It was Halloween. He sounded like Optimus Prime.
It was Halloween. He sounded like something else. Nice.
Yeah.
Poor guy. He had an Ace Ventura impression ready and all.
Oh,
I know.
Not Ace.
Yeah, Ace. And I kind of had a little something to do with him not doing it yesterday, but that was a funny moment. This ain't. Yeah. So, folks, what we're gonna do with the month of November is we're gonna try to bring some money in to get Dog some equipment. I got a few pieces here that I know I can. I got a few pieces here I know I can send to him, but what I want to do, oh hell, I may as well go ahead and let the cat out of the bag. You know what I want to do for my crew? Every member of them, I want to outfit them all.
Oh.
Myself, Pizzle, Deets, the queen with whatever she needs, the dog, whatever she needs, this pretty lady behind me who I'm happily married to. I want to get some toys for everybody, and just make technology better. Technology has kicked us in the ass long enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Ain't that the truth?
It's kicked Tom Grossi in the ass long enough.
Oh yeah.
All right. And Pizzle got a raid from Grossi last night, which I adored.
What did I say? Remember what I said?
Yeah. Yeah, he borrowed me and said, "Holy catfish."
I said, "Holy catfish."
Yep. And what's crazy? When Grossi raided me and I said, "Holy catfish," most of the commenters were saying the same thing. And I got a couple of private comments saying the same thing, saying "Holy catfish." Let me explain where that came from. There is a fellow in Seattle by the name of Steve Rabel, who is the longtime voice of the Seattle Seahawks. I heard him say it one day after I did an interview with him in 2012, and it just stuck with me. So every crazy play I use "Holy catfish," or every crazy situation I've used "Holy catfish." So that is a borrowed phrase.
I gained 38 subscribers last night because of the raid, which is awesome.
Hey, I did a lot of gaining too, my friend. I think between my two channels, 88 total within the past 8 days.
That's what's up. That's the power of the posse, man.
Mm-hmm.
Power of the Grossi posse.
Chaotic good. And Grossi, from our entire crew here, we thank you for that. Now, on current business. Folks, beginning tonight, I want to bring in some donations, not just for me and my family, but to help Dog and his family so he can get a new PC. I mean, hell, if it comes down to it, I'll grab a laptop and I'll send him this one that I have here so we can get the dog situated. All right, that's our goal right now. And upstairs to Dietz to get him situated as well, because he's been without what you had a Chromebook, did you not? For a long time?
Yeah, I had a Chromebook. I'm still working on the power issue with it.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna try to fix that. That's our goal for this entire month of November, is to outfit the snow crew with better equipment. All right. I got the package in mind. We just need y'all's help to get it done. And I also had someone ask me if I had beaten cancer. The answer is yes.
Hell yes,
in remission since February of 23. And I also had a request to tell that story. And I know we're supposed to discuss Game 6, but I've gotten a lot of comments. Pizzle has also, since the Grossi raid, of everything that's going on. When the Grossi posse started finding out my story about my fight with cancer, they have been so focused in their compliments, and it nearly made me cry on the air, because where I got the Grossi way was ALCS Game 7, and I didn't realize he was rating me because I was getting a commercial pack ready, and then I look up and there's like 100 comments. I'm like, what? And that's where I discovered that. But when Jody and I went for a checkup with my cancer doctor, Dr. Roganov, blessings to him, we said and told him, Jody told him that we were waiting until the anniversary of my surgery, which at the time was April 4, 2022. We're going to wait until April 4, 2023 to find out if he's in remission. And Dr. Roganov's response was, when he looked me in the eye and said, "Oh, the remission's already started." And we're sitting there. I looked at Jody and she at me, and we're like, "What?
What?"
He said, "Exactly." We're like, "What?" He said, "Yeah, the remission." He said, "Yeah, the remission's already started." I cried, I laughed, I smiled, and jumped up and down like a 10-year-old, scoring his first ever touchdown playing football. And I was just so excited. We were dancing all the way to the car.
Yes.
So that's that. I got diagnosed in 21, had surgery in 22, and by February 23 was in remission. Okay. One little note before we get to the madness that is picks on top of picks on top of picks, and Allie is on the way. One simple question to the crew and to the folks in the chat, including Callie Greenshields, who is a big-time Blue Jays fan. Does the series end tonight, or does it end tomorrow night in Toronto?
Oh man, I hope.
Hell as I know.
I hope it ends tonight.
The only
I
thing
wanna
I
see
can
it.
keep with is the traitors.
I think it ends tonight.
I hope it ends tonight.
I really believe it ends tonight because all the signs are there, and Dietz talked about it earlier in the week. Game 6 in Toronto. How many times were they going to show the Joe Carter home run? You know, and everything was just right there, and it just seems like it's right there. If it's not a walk-off, it's a late inning something. I'm not going to say what I don't know what it is or what it's going to be. Deeds, let me get your thoughts on Game 6 tonight.
It would be fitting if it were a shot from Vlad Guerrero. But I think if you want the Blue Jays to win, you want it to end tonight.
You don't want to see.
If you're a Dodgers hater, you want it to end tonight too.
Me, I want to see Game 7 just because I don't really care. I don't really care who wins. I want the chaos of Game 7.
I want speaking of chaos.
I want the chaos of the Game 7. So
all right, so I'm gonna have to push the button.
Yes,
so
you do.
Dietz is the only one, and Dietz, this is for you. Dietz is the only one of us that wants to see the chaos of a
Game 7.
And I will say this: if it does go to a 7th game tomorrow night, I'm doing nothing else throughout the day, just preparing for Game 7. All the college football games I had scheduled, including Vanderbilt and Texas, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Vanderbilt and Texas is on the docket. Florida, Georgia is on the docket because I want to see Florida pounding into the dirt. I know Playmaker's going to punch me for that, but I want to see Florida pounding into the dirt, especially after they got rid of the smiling jackass, i.e. Billy Napier.
Oh, Mr. Sunbelt.
Mr. Sunbelt, absolutely. So I am making this declaration right now. If it ends tonight, then the college football schedule that I had originally is on. If it does not, then I will just say I will have one game at noon, and then I'm taking a break for 4 hours after that game ends, and the one game at noon is probably going to be Vanderbilt in Texas. And then Game 7. Back-to-back Game 7s on my resume. How about that? What if it goes extras tonight?
Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it doesn't end at 3 in the morning.
I hope it doesn't. Napoleon's with us. Good morning from the Mart of Wall in Idaho. Daniel Hernandez is with us. He says Blue Jays in 7, probably in extra innings too. Wouldn't that be fitting?
Oh man.
Wouldn't that be?
It would be.
We've already had one extra inning game. 2 games in one, and I'm glad I didn't do that game. It was on the schedule, but my body passed out, only for me to wake up and find out it didn't end until 3 in the bleeping morning.
How many innings was it again?
18.
I think I woke up at the 16th. I was like, oh shit, it's still going on. And sure enough, I might as well just
18. What is with the Dodgers and playing 18 innings in a World Series game? Because that happened to them in 2018 against the Boston Red Sox. But then the next 2 games, they got punched in the mouth. Thank you, Steve Pierce.
The only thing that would be fitting is, and I don't even think the Dodgers would do it, but if the Dodgers had a lead late and they brought in Clayton Kershaw,
fitting ending, storybook ending,
to face Vladdy, and Vladdy took him out and started jumping around the bases
like Joe Carter did.
But that would be the ending of all endings. But
it would be the ultimate meme, wouldn't it? Clayton Kershaw, who's calling a career in a lefty against right-handed hitter Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Mitch Williams was the lefty that was taken out by Joe Carter. And after that home run, Mitch Williams was never the same again. Well, Kershaw doesn't have to worry about it. He's got 2 titles. He wants a third. I know that. But we're just giving our thoughts on Game 6. You can give your thoughts in the chat with this, or you can text us on our text line. I'll introduce that next segment. Waiting for Allie to come in, and we're gonna take a break. And wait. You thought we weren't gonna have picks today?
That's a lie.
You thought we weren't gonna have college picks today, even after we missed yesterday?
That's a lie.
You should know better than that. Take a break. 16 after the hour. When we come back, the entire crew is here, and we're going to do some college football picks. Hold on to your hats. Back in the deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Oh, yes. The tradition, the pageantry, the spectacle, the history, the slut. Wait. I gotta rep my brother's stuff right. All my DMV soldiers, stand up! And welcome to the Commander's Gridiron Report. You want your commanders to be repped right? Well, D. Willie is your man. Commander's Gridiron Report. Every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. Eastern, 10:05 a.m. Central. On the Sotoba Media YouTube channel. Music by J. Cool.
Where my soldiers? Right side. Commanders. Where my soldiers? Left side.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Cause we take this job so serious.
I'm on Alarm Island. Give me them cocks!
Okay. What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Every time, man.
Every time.
Oh, wait a minute.
There's a bandit waiting for.
Wait a minute. Oh my.
Oh, there it is. He's got his armor on now.
That's right. The god of picks is here. Let's go.
Excuse me, the god of picks. Remind me again who's currently winning.
Thor.
Just a minute.
Thor lays down his hand.
Listen, we got the god of picks and we got the goddess of picks. Because
I'm not sharing my throne with him. This queen of the gods rules solo.
Well, not today, because I said so. At least not for today. Speaking of queens making picks, there's a redhead waiting for us, and I believe she has a reveal of her own.
Happy Halloween.
Oh, it's a bandit.
I was trying to do sort of a Kim Kardashian. Did you get to see her mask? Did you get to see her whole face mask? I don't have anything that looks like that, but I can. I was going to say that mine also says cloaked in failure.
Cloaked in failure.
Okay. I don't like making this joke, but I'm gonna make it anyway, just because the meme is right there. Isn't that Kathy Engelbert's mask? Cloaked in failure.
Oh man.
There should be. Let's go with the reveal.
There you go.
Yeah, that thing was stifling.
The cloaked in failure joke with Kathy Engelbert was sitting right there. Okay, I couldn't.
Oh, it was. No, you're absolutely right. But let's say that she just managed to grant a 30-day extension to the WNBA to continue negotiating. So that was about her only choice, because like how
we knew that.
We
were sitting right here and talking about this in June.
Yeah.
That's like one of those, you see a solution in sports and you just look and you go, duh.
Absolutely. Yeah. And they should have. Why would they? I guess if you want to keep pulling, extending and extending and extending, I was thinking, well, why don't we just make it January 1st instead of October 31st?
You read my mind.
Yeah.
You read my mind, because that extension, I bet you that extension is going to play out again at least 3 times.
Oh yeah.
It's going to go it's going to go deep into January.
30, 60, 90.
Yep, they're going to
mark my words.
90. Yep, they're going to go 30, 60, 90. And what a lot of media outlets didn't do, and what we did, we talked about how this was going to play out. 30, 60, 90. Here's 30. Right here. Here's 30. Which begs the question, and Allie was the first one to ask it, and then Dietz repeated it. Why don't they just extend this thing to January in the first place?
Yeah,
save everybody the doggone trouble.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like you can't prep in absentia. You can continue to work on the season. Your work stoppage doesn't happen unless you go on strike or if the players get locked out. So there's no reason why they can't keep planning for the season. And the season begins in May, so there's just absolutely no reason. There's additionally, there's maybe some movement somewhere in the sense that the 2 new teams coming in now have some coaches that need to plan. For example, we got Jose Fernandez, who is coming in for the Dallas Wings. You got Sandy Brondello for the Toronto Tempo. You knew
pickup.
She was going to be snapped up in a New York minute, pardon the pun. But
as quick as Natalie Nakase was appointed the coach of the Golden State Valkyries, you knew Sandy Brondello would be a great fit somewhere, and that's a great pickup by the Toronto Tempo in picking up Brondello.
It sure is. Natalie Nakase, by the way, coach of the year.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, she did everything she could to that for that franchise, and they exceeded every single expectation around. So, yeah, including drawing sold out crowds.
The problem with this whole scenario, Allie.
Yeah.
The problem with this whole scenario is that there's nobody in the middle. There's nobody in the middle of these two groups, because you either have to say that the WNBA is a failure or the players are a failure. There's no middle ground, and we talked about it in the private chat yesterday. I mean, literally, I did 40 minutes of access. I mean, of the limited access I have, it took me 40 minutes to figure out this is all a load of crap.
Right.
And somebody needs to smack both sides and say, you both need to come to reality. Management, you need to pay the players more. Players, you need to accept this is the cap that we have. This is how much you guys have.
Yep.
And if the better players want to say, well, we want to make X amount of dollars. Well, guess what? That means the lowest player on the totem pole is going to have to make Y, and they're not going to be comparable to each other.
That's absolutely right. You know, it's kind of like the government. It's kind of like our current government shutdown. Neither side budges, so the government remains shut down. And Angel Reese, yes, we know you love the idea of NBA money. We know that. However, you're not going to get it. You just won't. Especially not the way you played. But
I'm looking at it this way. You know, you make a great comparison, Allie, to the current government situation. I will echo the words of the late great George Carlin. So I have solved this political dilemma for myself in a very simple way. On election day, I stay home. I don't want any part of it. I don't want to shucks, with all the health problems I've had and the fight I've had with the state of Indiana, I'm right in the middle of this doggone thing. But I don't care. I got this. I got my crew. We're going to turn this into $1 billion a year, and we're going to throw our middle finger at the government. How about that? Exactly.
What Angel Reese is doing, what she's doing is akin to if Snowman said, you know what, I want to pay all the Snowman group, and I said, you know what, Snowman, you need to pay me like ESPN.
Very good.
What? No, like the numbers aren't there. The numbers aren't there to support that.
Exactly.
The problem with the WNBA is if they come out and say, Angel Reese, these are our numbers, we can't do it. They accept it's a failure.
Yeah,
and that's why you need somebody in the middle to be like, if you don't want this whole thing to crash down to the bottom, y'all need to come somewhere in the middle, because you're either going to say the whole league's a failure or the players are failures, and that's it.
And that's the barrel of the gun they've been staring down since this season began.
Exactly.
They didn't take care of each other at the top of the season. Shucks, they should have taken care of each other before the 2025 WNBA draft. Gotten this out of the way. They didn't want to, and Kathy Engelbert is the big fat shield in front of this doggone thing where the players are knocking and the door ain't opening. And it's like Deed said, someone's going to have to admit, okay, this failed. We need another model. And also to echo Deed's point, nobody is in the middle of this thing. Nobody's in the middle. Nobody's in the middle of this thing. And here's the other thing that people don't realize, and it's something I've tracked all year in my coverage of the Fever, which is the attendance. Which is the attendance. And it all comes back to the question we've asked all year long: who moves the needle? It's a simple answer. Last name Clark.
You got it.
And it moves the needle not just for the in-arena attendance, 19,567 at the United Center, 19,680 at the TD Garden. Hello. But it's not only that, her being on or off the floor, it's the people who watch.
Yeah.
Hello. I mean, they want to claim they want to claim, and Allie and I talked about this, about the numbers that are being put out versus the numbers that are being kept hidden. Right?
Right.
We talked about this, and I asked Allie a question about what the numbers were for this past WNBA finals. So she told him here on the show. Now, you
almost
know
2
me.
million.
You know me. I love digging into my research. I love digging in my research. If you put the fan bases of the two teams together, that's how you got the number that you got for ESPN. But there's one set of numbers that they didn't realize, and that's the numbers of what class? The casual fan. The casual fan numbers are empty. All right, they're empty.
Well, what they have to understand, and this is something that all entertainment situations have to understand. The people that support Angel Reese are not supporting the league. The people that support Caitlin Clark are supporting. They are people who go to the games. As management, you have to make a decision, and every time management makes a decision, they go with the people who whine the loudest. Well, guess what? Those people aren't watching. They're not paying attention. They're not watching the league. They're not paying to go see these players play. They're sitting on the sidelines saying, yeah, champion Angel Reese for every known reason under the book. But you know what? The people who go to the games are supporting Caitlin Clark.
Exactly.
And those are the people you need to be catering to, because those are the people who are paying the players' salaries. Players need to understand that.
There were two teams in the W that led the league in attendance and had the most sellouts: Golden State and Indiana.
That's
Indiana and Golden State sold out their season before the season even began. All of the, especially with Golden State and the Chase Center, which was louder than hell that I've listened to. Golden State sold out their season within 4 hours. All season tickets for Golden State were gone, and then the tickets that they released for every home game, they were gone even faster. And some of the Golden State fans I've talked to were mad because they weren't quick enough to get the season tickets, because they were so excited about the season. The same holds true with Indiana, where I'm tied to. I've had so many Fever fans echo what Dietz just said a moment ago. We're not just supporting Caitlin Clark, we're supporting the league by going to these games and paying attention to the games, paying attention to the team. These are very knowledgeable fans. And these are the fans that they won't cater to.
Yeah.
There's the prompt. Therein lies the problem. They're not catering to the knowledgeable fan. And let me say something about Angel Reese's comment. And I said it in the private chat. Do me a favor, Angel Reese. Play better. Please. You want all
that goes for me too.
Yeah. I look at it. You want all the benefits, but you don't want to put in the work. There is a cosmic problem there. You don't want to put in the work, yet you want all the benefits. This is envy. To me, this is one person talking here. Okay. Yes, Angel Reese got her championship in the face of Caitlin Clark 2 years ago. All right. LSU scored 102 points. People don't seem to remember that the following year, Caitlin Clark got even and dropped 41 points in a regional final. All right. And if you look at the picture, and I know we've all had, if you look at the picture of Kathy Engelbert and holding Caitlin Clark's jersey when Caitlin Clark was announced as the number one pick, all I got to say to close this is take a look at Kathy Engelbert's face.
If you can find her these days. If she has gone into hiding,
and she's gonna stay in hiding because she knows she's wrong.
Yeah,
she knows she's wrong. Okay,
let me tell you this, Brian. I really think that she needs to restructure the way the WNBA is run. From they need to restructure the pay. They need to restructure how they treat their refs and how they train their refs. There has got to be a much better infrastructure. A lot of the teams are building some pretty fantastic facilities, including the Chicago Sky. I mean, they're state-of-the-art, multi-million-dollar facilities, and that needs to be taken into consideration. Give them, Mark Cuban, I think, said it best ages ago, and that was, give the players the best of everything. Give the players everything they need to succeed. Give them the tools. Give them the facilities. Give them the practice time. Give them everything they need to be a team, and you will find success. And
we kind of was spoiled by that in Chicago for 13 years. And there was look, the Lakers were spoiled by it in the 80s. The Celtics, Dietz's team was spoiled by it, was spoiled by it in the 80s. Had the Bulls in the 90s, the Spurs. And let me answer before we go to break, let me answer a comment that Damian Hernandez said. He says Caitlin hasn't moved the needle for the WNBA, because if she did, the WNBA wouldn't be in the position they're in now. Wrong answer.
Untrue.
You need
the numbers do not back that up.
That is just flat. That's more wrong than an Angel Reese layup. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go to a break. Let's have some fun on this Halloween and make some picks. And yes, Allie is here with us for the college pick. The queen is hopping at the bit to make some picks also. And later on, 2-time Emmy-award winner Deb Whitcas will join us for the NFL picks. And Pizzle, I'm sorry, but I anoint this for your Dolphins. I don't need to say anything.
I agree.
I don't need to say anything else.
I agree 100%.
We'll talk about that. We'll make some college picks. We'll make some NFL picks, and we're going to enjoy this Halloween, and we hope y'all are too. Snowman in the morning on this fantastic Friday. Back in the deuce.
This is Snowman in the morning.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
From the hills of Santa Clara to the legacy of the stick, this is where red runs deep and greatness wears gold. 40 plus years a fan, 30 years in the booth, and now it's personal. The 49ers like you've never heard them before. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Hosted by Brian Snow, each week you will get a recap of the game that just happened and the game that will happen. All the stats, facts, and figures, all the fun notes, fan chats, and everything else you could put into 30 minutes. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central.
Cause we take this job so serious.
What are we doing?
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Welcome back to this edition of Snowman in the Morning, 42 after the hour. And that's for people that say I don't do the time correctly. Beginning Monday, going to have some t-shirts available. And also, yeah, I'm gonna drop some gear. There's a beautiful lady that kept putting the idea in my head, and now that she is like fully active within Snowman Multimedia, going to act on it. Beginning Monday, you'll see what the shirts are and how much they are for. Part of the funds will help the family, like I've always said. But they'll be available, and other gifts will be available beginning Monday. And Pizzle, what are you doing with those glasses?
Oh, you know, I'm the newest member of the Outrunners. Chris Martini, baby, let's go.
They make you look cool, Pizzle.
Anybody remember the video game Outrun?
Oh yeah,
no,
that'll be Pizzle.
Yeah, that
that
was a stand-up racing game, right?
There you go. That would be Pizzle in that convertible.
Mm-hmm.
He would just
love it.
Take off. With last night, I think it was, I want to say late in the third quarter, the Dolphins were driving toward a score and they fumbled. Now, people laugh at me all the time for my reactions. Of course, you know who laughs the most. I saw Pizzle's reaction, and he said, handoff, and then his face just dropped when the ball dropped. He said, and he fumbled, and the
Ravens recover. Oh man,
who picked Miami for this week?
Baltimore beat him up.
And how 28-6.
Yes, Lamar, it is you.
Yes, Lamar, it is you. And Pizzle said during painting game pick'ems, I'm a homer, but I'm not stupid.
Yes,
I am picking the Ravens. Why? Because yes, Lamar, it is you.
Yes, those are my exact words, and look what happened.
And he also said, I believe Lamar is going to come back, and that's the game he comes back and eviscerates us. And 4 touchdowns later, there you go.
Yep,
4 touchdowns later. Can't believe 4 touchdowns happened, but. Again, like we always say, yes, Lamar, it is you. That's the running joke, and we're gonna stick with it. All right, folks, let's make some college football picks. Can you believe it's week 10 already in the college football season? Where has the time gone?
Tomorrow is when you're having fun.
Yeah, you know what?
One month left. One month left to decide this thing.
When season 12 launched, we've been having fun ever since. Starting tonight, we have North Carolina and the Syracuse Orangemen. Yes, I'm going old school. It's the Syracuse Orangemen from the Carrier Dome hosting Chapel Hill and the North Carolina Tar. I couldn't help it. It was there. Syracuse favored by 2.5. I'll go first. I'm going to go with the home team and go with Syracuse. Deets?
It's at the Carrier Dome. Syracuse is so good in these situations, but they're also prone to be beaten at these. Something weird happens. I'm gonna roll with him one more time. I'm gonna go with Chapel Bill for one more time and see what happens.
Oh, it's not fun. It's funny to me, but Deets has been rolling with Chapel Bill all season long.
They win every game. Every game they're not on the list, they win. Every time they're on the list, they don't just lose, they get steamrolled.
They got slaughtered.
Yep. All right, Pizzle, your turn.
I'm going with the big orange and my boy Otto the orange.
Yep, Otto the orange. Got to go with that. Allie?
I'm going with the orange, baby.
And the queen will finish it off.
You can't be on the fence.
What do you mean I can't be on the fence?
Well, I'll give her this. I'll give her this. Deets is on an island.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say this. If the previous games from Chapel Bill now have given us anything to learn, it's that don't trust Bill. Do not trust Chapel Bill. Deeds stay solo.
Victor Locke's going with North Carolina. Damien says Syracuse. Napoleon says Syracuse. Kenneth Clark's going with a big orange in Syracuse. So it's mostly Syracuse. All right, to our Saturday games, and we start at Darrell K. Memorial Stadium in Austin, Texas. It's the last stand for the Texas Longhorns as they face number 9 Vanderbilt. That's a high noon game. Texas favored by 3.5. I'm going to let Deets lead us off this time.
It's not the last stand for Texas, but it is the first of many coming up for Texas. And they're the one team that can throw a monkey wrench into this entire SEC season.
Oh, dear God.
Vanderbilt this week, Georgia coming up, Texas A&M on Thanksgiving. Texas is going to play a part in who wins the SEC. And I think they get it done against Vanderbilt. I'll take the Longhorns.
All right, Pizzle, to you.
Damien said it right there. Vanderbilt. I don't trust Arch Manning. I'm going with the Heisman favorite, Diego Pavia, and the Vanderbilt Commodores.
You know what? I don't trust Arch Manning in this situation either. A pair of ranked teams, and I said it just a moment ago, this is the last stand, I believe, for Texas, and Diego Pavia has a punch waiting for him. I'm going with Vanderbilt. Allie?
You know, you are aware that Arch Manning is in concussion protocol this week. He is questionable at best for this game. I'm going Vandy. I have a wholehearted belief in Diego Pavia. And I would generally never, ever pick Vandy over the Longhorns. Never. But I just see that how the season has gone. As much as I would like to say Arch Manning could possibly continue the great Manning legacy of decades now, 4 decades is it?
Yep.
It just isn't going to happen with Arch. Not at Texas. So, yeah, Vandy. Commodores.
All right, Deets is the only one with Texas. The rest of us are going with Vanderbilt. Queen, to you. Deets is on an island.
Get comfy on that island, Deets. That's all I'm going to say. Get comfy on that island. You're going to be the only one there.
Yep.
Hope you have
stay
water,
solo
Deets.
and stay unsocialized on that island.
I got plenty of sweet tea. I'm good.
Look, I'm a demonic vampire for this. I have to get.
Deets,
I
you
have
do the
to
sweet
get
tea.
sassy.
You do the sweet tea also. Oh,
Yeah.
bless your heart. Bless your heart.
bless.
Victor's going with the home team. He's going with Texas. That will be on our network on Saturday afternoon. And pending what happens tonight at the Sky Dome, yes, I call it the Sky Dome, it depends on the remainder of our schedule. But tomorrow we will start with Vanderbilt and Texas. Next one on the list, we stay in Texas. It's number 10 Miami against an unranked SMU team. That's a noon kickoff at Ford Field in Dallas. The U is favored by 10.5. And I'm going to start with Pizzle to lead us off here.
All you need to know, it's all about the U.
Deets, you're next.
Miami's mad, and I can't say it any better than Jay Spivey said it on Monday. SMU played one of the worst games I've ever seen last week against Wake Forest. Miami.
I'm going with Miami also. I mean, you don't. If I know anything from the Miami Jimmy Johnson days, and if this Miami team can echo that, you don't piss off Miami. You just don't do that. I expect them to bounce back. And bonus bet, I expect them to cover.
Oh,
I expect them to cover. I'm going to go with them to. I'm not only going to go with them to win. Here's Snowman's double play. I'm going to go with them to cover. Allie?
Moon's over my hammy.
Somebody's been to Denny's more than once.
You got it.
And listen, Jody and I lived in Denny's when we first got to North Carolina a couple years ago. All right, Queen, it's to you, and we're expecting 3 words. We're all going with Miami.
Oh, you mean these ones? You mean sweet daddish?
That's what I'm looking for. Everybody in the chat's going the same way. They're all going with Miami. So
Miami needs to channel Jimmy Johnson, and the defense needs to say to Carson Beck, just don't screw this up. We got you.
Exactly.
You just don't throw 4 interceptions. We'll carry you. This
might be a pulse running on Saturday. We'll see what happens. We're staying in Texas, and we go to Waco, Texas. It's UCF and Baylor. Baylor favored by 3.5 in this game, and I'm starting with Deets.
All right, in a game that really doesn't matter after what Baylor did last week, I'll go with the hot hand though. I'll go with Sawyer Robertson. I'll go with Baylor.
Bizzle.
As much as I love the Golden Knights, I am going to agree and say the Baylor Bears get the job done on Saturday.
Yeah, I've been secretly liking Baylor after how they beat the Frogs after they competed with TCU in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm going with Baylor also. Downstairs to Allie.
It's got to be Baylor. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't be sorry. Do not be sorry. All right, Queen. We're waiting on 3 words from you.
I was gonna say, why are you sorry there, Allison?
Exactly.
Oh, because I would love to bet against Baylor, but when the Horned Frog laid down and died, I can no longer trust. So I loved my Horned Frog until then.
Yeah, and that was one we didn't expect, even though we all called for Baylor to win in a shootout. Which Baylor did. Allie was like, okay, I want to say Horned Frogs. And then finally she said, I can't do it. So we didn't do it. We all went with Baylor, and Baylor won. All right, Queen, to you. Waiting on 3 words.
All right. Sweet that-ish.
That's what I'm looking for. So we're all picking Baylor. What say you guys in the chat? Pick along with us. We got this game on the docket. And remember, I didn't make the docket. The dog did. Army and Air Force. High noon.
America.
Army laying 1.5 at kickoff. Deets, I'll throw it to you first.
Very tough one, but I love what DJ Durkin's got going in Army. I'll take the Armed Forces just to make the Army-Navy game count that much more. I'll go with Army.
For the first time in my life, although it be by alternative play-by-play, I'm going to do a game I've always wanted to do. I'm going to do Army-Navy. I've got it on. I've got it on the schedule, and I too will go with Army. And I'm going to go with Army to lay 1.5. Pizzo, to you.
Aim high. Give me Air Force.
Okay, he's going with the Air Force. All right, Allie, to you.
Off we go into the wild blue yonder, fighting high into the sky.
I love it. That means to the Queen, it's a split car. 2 of us with Army and 2 of us with Air Force.
Ace Combat.
She's
there you go.
buffering.
She's You know what? Give her the fence. We'll make this easy. We'll give her the fence as we approach the top of the hour. We're going to Iowa State next. Arizona State and Iowa State. 1 p.m. is your kickoff. Iowa State laying 7.5. I'll leave this one off, and I'm going with Rocco Becht Iowa State, and I'll make the double play for Iowa State to cover all 7.5 points in this game. Deets, to you.
Someone lives and someone dies in this game. Either someone's still in it and has an outside shot at the Big 12,
right,
or the loser is the loser. They can just hope for a bowl and that's it, because they ain't going to the championship. So it's a tough one. And what do we always say on this? To be the champs, you have to
beat the champs.
You have to beat the champs.
And for that reason, and for the reason alone of, I don't think Iowa State has that magic that that Coach Leach said you need to beat a Sun Devil. He said you need Harry Potter magic. I don't think Iowa State has it. I don't think Iowa State has it. I'm going with the Sun Devils.
Yes, there's been a Harry Potter reference on this Halloween episode. Pizzle, to you.
Isn't Sam Levitt out for the Sun Devils? I believe.
I think he is. Yeah, I'm
looking at it. I'm going with Iowa State.
Iowa State it is. Allie, to you.
I am going with my Midwestern heart. Cyclones are going to blow them away.
You know why I'm picking, and you know the other reason why I'm picking Arizona State, and Deets, is your fault. Reminded me of Jack Trice Stadium and the departments, and it's like a department store
in Ames, Iowa.
The department store in Ames, Iowa, which I've had a chance to visit in my TIU travels on 3 separate occasions, and it's always fun. It's always fun to see. All right, Queen, to you. Do we fence you for this one, or do you pick Arizona State, the Sun Devils, or Iowa State, the Cyclones?
Before I make my decision, who is favored?
Iowa State.
7.5.
7.5.
Sheesh. And you said it's split down the middle, yes?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm on an island. I think I'm the only one who picked it.
Wait, you're on an island?
I'm the only one who picked it.
Deets is on an island. Deets picked Arizona State.
Deets is always on an island, it seems.
I picked the Sun Devils.
Honestly, just give him that island full time.
I got a graphic coming for that.
Because I think that if he keeps staying on that island, like, I know he had that 1 week where the island tactic worked for him. But when you look at every other week that he went on the island, it didn't work out for him because I kept sweeping the week. So stay solo, D.
The Grim Reaper comes for you, kid.
Oh, boy.
You see that big scythe that Deets is swinging right there? Look at that thing.
I'm a goddess. I can't be killed, Allison.
Oh,
what's that?
I'm a goddess. I can't be killed.
You're so right.
But you can laugh your head. You can laugh your head off as you do with us every week. All right, to the world's largest outdoor cocktail party. It's Georgia. It's Florida. Uga favored by 7.5. I'll go first. It's 3:30 from Alltel Stadium in Jacksonville. This ain't even going to be close. Go Dogs. Deets.
The dogs are going to be dancing on this one.
Pizzle.
This is one of the games I want to go to. This just seems like fun. Absolute fun.
Doesn't it?
I'm going with Georgia. Big time.
Jacksonville parties better, but Georgia plays football better because they're the Dogs.
Exactly. All right, Queen.
I learned that from a couple of Georgia relatives a long time ago.
Same here. Same here. All right, Queen, 3 words to you.
Wait, which side? I don't know who the Dogs are.
We're all taking
Bulldogs.
Georgia.
We're all taking
The
Georgia.
Georgia Bulldogs.
Georgia Bulldogs.
You learn something new every day. And on that note, sweet that ish.
There you go. There you go.
Sorry, Gators. This is such a damn rivalry, too. It is. Oh, this is vicious every year. I actually came to Florida one year and went to Georgia to visit my relatives, and there is FSU had a little stab thing into the Gators. Into a gator. It was really adorable. So,
oh lordy, this
Vicious
is one
and
of the
delicious.
The ghost of Larry Munson will live forever in this game. Run, Lindsay, run, 1980. So we're all going with Georgia. This one I think is going to be split, but we'll talk about it. Arizona, Colorado, 7 p.m. in Boulder. Arizona favored by 3.5. I'll start it with Dietz.
Arizona favored going into Colorado.
Yep. They're favored going into Colorado.
As much as I love Coach Prime as a player, I can't trust him on this one. I'm going with the Cats.
I'm going with Arizona, and I think Arizona blows them away. Pizzle?
Bear down, Arizona.
There you go. Allie, to you.
Weird to say, but all right.
I can't go against the grain here. Arizona.
And that means the Queen has 3 words for us.
Oh, you know.
Okay. I kind of need a drink before I say it.
I know what's coming.
A little dry. My throat's getting a little dry, so I think you guys know what time it is.
I know.
Can somebody sing it for me?
I'm not singing a doggone thing. Just pop the thing.
My little soda, pop, pop. Is that better?
Thank you,
That-
Pizzle.
you did.
I was
That's
able
right.
to do it in time to the song. Cheers.
Cheers.
Salute.
Salud.
All right.
Let's go.
And now that my throat is better, we can get on to it and sweep that ish.
Yep. They're doing the same. Doing the same in the chat. I absolutely love this. Okay. One of the last ones on the regular schedule, Oklahoma, Tennessee. 7:30 is your kickoff time at Neyland Stadium inside the checkerboards.
No.
Tennessee favored by 2.5. What? Pizzle, lead us off, please.
All right. As much as I love my Vols, this one's going to be a tough game. It's going to come down to the wire, but at the end of the day, I think Oklahoma gets the win.
I say the same.
I'm going Sooners.
I'm doing this one blind. Okay, Boomer Sooner, and I take Boomer Sooner for the cover and for the win in this game. Dietz?
Nobody rocks harder than Rocky Top. I'm going Tennessee. Josh, this is deep. The master of defense against a master of offense.
Right.
But Josh Heupel's got that thing going, and they score in a heartbeat. I'm gonna take Tennessee.
You know, I would take Tennessee were it not for one game that made me distrust them. A game that they had in their hands.
Alabama?
Georgia.
Oh, Georgia,
yeah. They should have kicked Alabama too. Downstairs to Allie.
You know, I'm actually going with Oklahoma because defense wins games.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got a couple of really good ones in Kip Lewis and Mason Thomas. And they've only surrendered 12.5 points per game. So
Yep.
I gotta say, yeah, Sooners.
Victor says Boomer Sooner. Damien says Oklahoma. Kenneth says Tennessee, which means Kenneth, Clark, and Dietz are on an island, which means the Queen has a message to deliver to them.
Sorry, who's on the island now?
Dietz is on the island, and Kenneth Clark in the chat's also on the island. Both with Tennessee.
Dietz. When are you gonna learn?
Hey, look, Dietz is an expert.
Okay?
An expert in second place. Stay solo.
Now, how did I know that was? Now, how did I know that was coming? See,
Like
that's
I
why I
said,
love
I'm
you.
a demonic vampire for Halloween this year. I have to be extra
Is he-
sassy today.
And you're also cute, so.
I'm not
Yes, he
cute.
is. Yes, you are.
I'm not cute.
Yes, you are.
Demons
Look,
are not
you
cute.
got 2 different color eyes. You got the horns. You got the tail.
See,
That's cute.
Demons are
she knows
not
what she's
cute.
doing. Yeah, but this one is.
No, I'm
The
not.
last one of the night, Cincinnati and Utah from Salt Lake City. Utah favored by 10.5 against Cincinnati. It's in Utah. The Muss is going to be in full attendance. Not a seat to be had in the house, and it's a late start. Going with Utah. Deets.
Yeah, in Salt Lake City, Cincinnati. I love the role that they're on.
Right.
But we've seen teams go into Salt Lake City on a roll and come out the other side hurting. I'm going with the Utes.
Pizzle.
Man, as much as I love the Bearcats, they have one of my favorite players in the league or in the nation right now at defensive tackle, Dante Corleone.
Mhm.
I'm going with Utah.
Damien
Parents
says
did
Utah
that
and Napo-
intentionally.
Yeah,
I'm
I think so. Damien says Utah. Napoleon says Utah. What's Victor also says Utah. What say you, Allie?
Cincinnati has 7 wins in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And it in the thick of the Big 12 title picture. It's a toss up for me, really, but I think I'm gonna go with the Bearcats.
All right.
Oh.
Which means the queen has a message for the redhead. Uh-oh.
Don't make me say it to her, please. Don't make
All right,
me say
all
it
right,
to
all right.
her.
All right. She already knows. We will leave that where it is. Okay. Wild card picks. And I'm looking at these. And I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna call an audible. Since we're already into the second hour, Deb's on the way. And she's got to be off by the top of the hour so she can go cover the Rams. I'm only going to look at one of these wild card picks. And Deeds, it's the one you picked out. Dear Lord in heaven, it's South Carolina at number 7, Mississippi. The Rebs are favored by 12.5. And I'm going to let Deeds lead us off here.
This is a chance for Lane Kiffin to Lane Kiffin. This is as Lane Kiffin of a game as you can get. South Carolina has nothing to play for.
Right.
They have no shot. Ole Miss, all Ole Miss has to do is run the table and hope that somebody knocks off Georgia or knocks off. All they have to do is start rooting for Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And they will go to the SEC championship game. That's all they need to do. And for some reason, we know Lane Kiffin will screw this up.
Yep.
That being said, I can't trust it. I can't trust this. I'm going with the Rebels. I'm going with the Rebels, but don't be surprised if Lane Kiffin is staring at his team down when the clock hits 0.
I will not be
Lane Kiffin to screw this up.
It would be totally Lane Kiffin to screw this up. My official pick is Mississippi, but I agree with Dietz. I wouldn't be surprised if Lane Kiffin becomes Lane Kiffin in a game like this. And it's a spotlight game. It's a 7:00 start in Oxford. Mm-hmm. So that means everything in Oxford, Mississippi is shut down. Everybody is in Vaught Hemingway Stadium with all the lights turned off except the lights in the stadium. But I wouldn't be surprised if Lane Kiffin goes Lame Kiffin and loses to South Carolina. But my official pick is Mississippi. Pizzle?
As the dog famously once said,
oh, no.
Give me
Oh,
them
God.
cocks. That's for you, Shane.
And notice how Dietz didn't even flinch again.
You knew it was coming. Oh, yes, he did.
See, and the thing is, Dietz didn't flinch until after it was said. Now there's a big old grin on his face. Allie, to you.
Oh, I have got to say that the cocks are going to be neutered.
Man.
Is that a new bumper for her?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a short right after the show is done. Okay? That's a short. That's a drop. That's a bumper.
Mic drop. Moran strikes again.
Mic drop. Moran strikes again.
I can't even do it. You know what? We're gonna stop it here because I can't do it. I can't do it. We've had in every season of Snowman in the Morning, we've had moments that can stop a second. That's one of them. Good Lord. We're taking a break. Our NFL picks after the break. Snowman in the because there's no way we can top that, and I'm not even gonna try. Back in the news.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
From the hills of Santa Clara to the legacy of the stick, this is where red runs deep and greatness wears gold. 40 plus years of fan, 30 years in the booth, and now it's personal. The 49ers like you've never heard them before. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Hosted by Brian Snow, each week you will get a recap of the game that just happened and the game that will happen. All the stats, facts, and figures, all the fun notes, fan chats, and everything else you could put into 30 minutes. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central.
Cause we take this job so serious.
What are we doing?
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Nobody knows.
We've had another mic drop moment, folks.
Oh no.
Another one?
Nally, thank God for you. Okay.
I work really hard to come up with those.
No, you don't. You improvise just as much as I do. You know you too doggone well. This is the same woman, folks, who in talking about a situation with one Kennedy Carter and everything that was, I got to get my button ready here because I got to be nice. This is the same woman where a year ago talking about the situation with Kennedy Carter, said, quote, "I don't have any solution except keep the and had
My
me
proudest moment.
I think you just topped it.
Anything for you, Snowman. Anything for you.
I think you just topped it. Deb's on the way, but we're gonna get going with our NFL picks, just so we can try to get these in time. This is week number 9 that began last night in Florida and didn't go very well in Florida. Thank you, Lamar Jackson, for that. And the look on Pizzle's face. Let me correct myself. The looks on Pizzle's face, if you paid attention to his stream last night.
I'm just numb.
You're just numb?
Just numb at this point.
Did you break out the Fire Greer shirt?
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
And it's only a matter of time before he's gone.
He needs to go right
and
now.
McDaniel's gone, but it's probably not going to happen till the end of the season because our incompetent coward of an owner won't do anything.
Because yes, Greer, it is you.
Stephen Ross is you.
Well, Greer, Ross, I'll put them both in a graphic.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to happen, and it'll happen next week. There's a couple graphics that's gonna happen next week, including Deets Island. Now that I have the concept for it. And I know I promised Jen there's a couple new bumpers with her on it. I couldn't get to finish them because I was ill for a couple days, but you will see them this weekend. That's a promise. Before I debut them, I will allow you to see them. I just want to be sure they're perfect for you, okay? Now, and one of them is from today. All right. Let's get going with our picks for week 9. Deb will join us soon, but we're going to get busy. Let's go to Cincinnati, Chicago, and the Bears and the Bengals. Bears laying 2.5. Let's start with Allie.
Oh God, I nearly died against the Ravens last week. This is at the same point at the season last year in 2024 where they dropped 10 games in a row. Yeah. This is going to be, how do we want to say? This is going to be the pivot game for Caleb Williams. It's going to mark Ben Johnson's effectiveness as a Bears coach. It's going to kill his season if the Bears lose. It's going to be a nail biter for everybody in Chicago.
Pistols calling time.
I'm out. Chris Greer has been fired.
I'm gonna go.
Whoa! What? Say that. Whoa! Time. Huh? Say that again.
It happened.
Where's going?
It happened. Yes.
Then I get to live out of. Then I get to live out a promise.
Play the praise music.
I promise Pizzle that I do this when Greer gets fired.
Yes.
That's a short.
I love it.
That's a short. Dear Chris Greer,
you're fired.
And I know Allie is going to bristle when I say this, but I've got to say it. Dear Ryan Poles,
you're fired.
Yeah.
Damien says in the chat, Ryan Poles, you're
You're
next.
Yep, absolutely.
Ryan Poles, after this season, I believe Ryan Poles is finito in the sun.
Only if they manage to turn this into a 10-game winning streak is Ryan Poles going to stay in Chicago. So, yeah.
And after what I've been seeing with them, the 4-game winning streak, I offer a question, Allie, that Allie often asks when it comes to the Bears, and they have this little streak going. Who have they played?
Oh,
they run into a Baltimore team that's been beat up, beat down, and they get eviscerated.
Yeah, and you have to wonder. You really have to wonder why. It's and I'll tell you what it is. They started messing up on red zone opportunities.
Yep.
They've been struggling with that since week 3.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't convert on opportunities, they're going to die again. And even against the Bengals 3-5 and what is it, 30th in the league or something like that.
Yep.
It's 30th in red zone defense. So the battle of the losers in red zone defense.
I'll put it this way. Last week, I saw the Bears go 1 for 4 in the red zone. 1 for 4, including a trip in the red zone late in the game where they had 1st and goal at the 1. How many points did they come up with?
Yeah.
Nothing. Nuffin. Nothing. For those reasons, I'm going with Cincinnati to blow them away and to put Ben Johnson away.
Here's what
it's not. You have parts to the team. It's the doggone culture that spells the problem for the Chicago Bears.
I didn't give you my pick.
Go for it.
You know, I'm going to stick with the Bears this week in the absolutely blind hope that the Bengals they're allowing 31.5 points per game. And I'm thinking that Joe Flacco is questionable. It might be a test for Jake Browning, and he has 8 interceptions this season. So I'm just thinking the Bears defense is showing the signs of life at times, but I got to go with the Bears one last time, but I'm changing after the next.
This is Allie's last stand with the Bears. Deets, to you.
This is the one game I told y'all this week. This is the one game that you might have to think about. And it's not because these teams, it's because these teams are so bad. It's who's going to be worse on Sunday.
Right.
I mean, you got the Bears coming off the debacle they just had against Baltimore. And then you have the Bengals, who just gave the Jets, Ryan McCarthy Jets, their only win, and that was after they were up 39. They were up 38 to 20 or something. They were up some ridiculous amount, and they end up losing to the Jets. But that being said, I think Romeo Odunze is questionable, which means
there goes their number
the
one receiver.
Bears have to rely on DJ Moore. That's all you need to know. I'm going with the Bengals.
Deeds, do it again. Please do it again. Please do it again.
The Bears have to rely on a big game from DJ
Moore. That was my maiden name too. He ought to be ashamed. It was
Pizzle, please, let's go.
Bear down. Give me the bear. Give me the Bears.
Did you toss a coin Wednesday night?
I did. Give me the Bears.
Because I couldn't make it. I couldn't make it Wednesday night because I got done early in the day, and by 6 o'clock I was passed out, full of medicine. I was not feeling well at all. So Ali's got the Bears. Pizzle's got the Bears.
He did. He tossed the coin and it got stuck in the ceiling fan.
Hey, that's happened to me. That's happened to me. Deets and I are going with the Bengals. Ali and Pizzle going to the Bears. It's a split card headed to the Queen.
All right.
The circle.
Before we do anything, I have a request.
Mm-hmm.
Give me this camera.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
There's a reason Dawn messaged me last night saying that for this week we're allowed to bend the fence rules so I can have more than 4. And it's moments like this game that result in me needing to do this. Hell no. Hell
no. Great answer. Let's move. Let's go on. Minnesota, Detroit. Detroit favored by 9.5. Paul Allen's drinking bill goes up. Paul Allen's drinking bill goes up to 2.5 gallons. I'm going with Detroit.
I've seen it all.
Going with Detroit. Beats. Pizzle. This ain't the first one she's gonna do.
No, I know. I'm expecting it.
You know, speaking of that, did you ever upload that video that I sent you last night, Snowman? The SMG4 one?
I'll try to do it now.
Please do, because the next one I want to call on you to play it so chat can see what it is.
Deeds, Minnesota, Detroit. Detroit favored by a mile.
For the rest of these picks, I said it in the chat. I'll say it again. If you have to think for more than 5 seconds about these picks, then I don't know what to tell you. These are the easiest games in the world. I'll take the Lions.
Pizzle.
Do you have Gridiron Heroes? There's some Gridiron Heroes.
I do.
Oh, Ryan, we already knew about that. We've been celebrating here.
Yeah, there's a party up in here.
Already?
Stand to the plate. Rock. Go hard, win the game. Honor you will
say your name.
Down
the feet again.
Alliance victory.
There you are. That's Pizzle's. You know what? 3 words to the Queen. I'll just wait a minute. While we're at it, here's Deb Whitcas.
Hi, everybody.
Deb! Yo, you look amazing in that jacket.
Thank you. This is my ref jacket.
Flag.
Love it.
You know what? Deb, wonderful. Now, we split with Chicago and Cincinnati. That was the first one. Which, what say you? Bears or Bengals?
Bengals.
Bengals. All right.
Yeah.
Minnesota, Detroit. What say you?
Minnesota or Detroit? Detroit.
Then the Queen has 3 words for the
quarterback right now.
Then the Queen has 3 words for the fans.
Deb's just joined in to hear this, and I'm glad she has, because let's go, people. Let's sweep that ish.
And I think we're going to hear it again with this one. I don't even have to ask. I'll just
Carolina at Green
Bay.
Bay.
Listen, I know this is against Allie's rule being in Chicago and me being from Chicago, but I'm going to toss this to the Queen right now. Queen, 3 words to you.
Question: which side are we all sweeping?
Green Bay.
Jeez.
Yeah, Bay. I see how much they're favored by. Holy,
as they should be.
Yep.
Holy sweep.
Holy sweet.
Catfish.
There you go. Holy catfish. Thank you, Steve Rabel. This will be another one. San Diego and the Houston Oilers. How about that? Let's go old school. Chargers, Tennessee. 1 p.m.'s your kickoff. Chargers favored by
a lot.
We don't have to. Jen, say it.
How does the song go again? Like San Diego Superchargers.
Matter of fact, you know what? There you go. Right there. I gotta play this for a few minutes.
I gotta get the keyboard so it looks like I'm actually dancing. Look at that! Look at that! If we could just like,
love it.
Get the keyboard away so I'm actually dancing. You know.
San Diego Superchargers, San Diego Chargers, San Diego Superchargers, San Diego Chargers.
Zach, Queen, go for it.
Zach,
it's all yours. It's all yours, Queen. 3 words.
Oh, right. I thought. Yep. Sorry, I thought that music would have told us, "Get away, controller. Get away. Yep. I don't need you. I don't need you. I need this."
Yes, that's what we're looking for.
I need this so I can say "Sweet Fetish." Let's move on.
And I think we're going to do it for a 3rd time. Atlanta, New England, Patriots favored by 5.5. Drake May is Drake May, and Atlanta has to depend on Kirk 2 Chainz Cousins. I don't think this is even close. I'm going with the Patriots in Foxborough. Deets?
The Falcons will obey their mustard. I'm going with the
Patriots. Wait, Deb, Snowman, you've got the Henya clip now, right?
I'll find it. Deb, to you. Say it.
Going to the Patriots.
We're going to the Patriots. Allie?
Patriots.
And Jen, Pizzle, can I make a correct assumption here?
Ain't no 28-3.
There you go.
Ain't no 28-3.
Ain't no 28-3 here. Okay, Jen, let's hear it.
I want the Henya clip first.
Running short on time. Let's hear it.
Okay, I'll just say it myself then. Obey your mustard and sweet daddy.
Mustard.
Sweet daddy style.
You do it better anyway. Next one, we go to the Meadowlands. The San Francisco 49ers looking to equal their win total from last year, playing the New York Football Giants. We know the injury story with San Francisco, and somehow they keep coming out with wins when they're not supposed to. They do it here, and I say that, and I'll make the double play. I pick San Francisco to win and to cover. Deets?
Both teams are battered, and this is where the loss of Cam Scatterbo is going to show up for the Giants. But 49ers.
Bizzle.
I got a feeling something's going to happen. This is one of those sneaky games. West Coast team going to East Coast.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Giants.
All right. Wow. You owe me an apology come Monday morning. Or as a matter of fact, and I'll be glad to do it because it's
Wednesday.
A running joke here, I'll return the favor. It's people who don't know, it's a running joke with us that someone picks against one of our teams, we deliver an apology, which I had Deb do during the Blonde Blitz last week.
And
which
I
was
did do
funny.
it too.
You did. Which way say you, Deb?
I mean, this is the battle of the injuries, right? This is
right.
awful.
Yeah.
We don't want to see this, but we are here. You have to go San Francisco in this case. I feel like CMC can just carry the entire team at this point. So.
And I hope that and I gotta keep this joke running. I hope that answered your question, what you asked when they played Atlanta on Sunday Night Football. And it was a legitimate question because of how beat up the 49ers are. And then CMC goes off for 200 yards.
Deb just said it. The score on the scoreboard is not whoever walks out of the stadium and not on a stretcher. That's who wins the game. That's who really wins this game.
Absolutely.
It's whoever walks, whoever's not in the in front of the game.
Whoever's able to walk to the bus and get ready for the next game. That's who wins this game.
Just a point. Yeah, just a point here that the Giants defense has allowed 215 points this season. Ha! So you've got to remember. So I am going with the Gimps this time around. 49ers.
I think
I don't
it's
care.
Pizzle who's on. I think it's Pizzle who's on an island this time. Jen, Pizzle's on an island.
I actually have something else I'd like to say.
Okay.
As much as I love the miracle story that San Francisco is having, I'm going to go with my usual when it comes to the 49ers games. And I would like to comfortably watch their story from on the fence.
Fair enough.
Because as much
Fair
as I
enough.
love seeing the story,
Fair
like
enough.
you never know if one of these weeks the injury
Mhm.
could end up being a burden to them.
And you know what? That's fair. That is totally fair given these two teams. And somehow the Niners are holding on to a playoff spot. When will that bubble burst has been my question since week 1. Let's go to Pittsburgh. This is one I'm calling on Sunday. Colts at 7-1 face Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers at Acrisure Stadium, aka Heinz Field, aka the new Three Rivers Stadium. And dear Pittsburgh, you got problems. His name is Jonathan Taylor. I'm going with the Colts to wipe him out, and I say Taylor gets 200 on this defense. Deets?
Well, to keep my fantasy team afloat, I'm going to agree with you. I'm going with the Colts.
Pizzle?
Indianapolis Colts get the job done. Jonathan Taylor continues to prove why he will be the MVP.
He's the MVP. Deb, to you.
Pittsburgh's having major defense problems. I've seen them compared to a leaky faucet as of recently. I feel like Jonathan Taylor is going to run all over that field. I'm going Colts.
And I think Taylor's going to run wild. I think Taylor's going to get another 200-yard game. Allie, to you.
The number one offense is not going to be beaten. And I must say, I despise Aaron Rodgers.
I think that's true for all of us.
Yeah. Well, I'm especially so definitely the Colts are going to run all over the Steelers.
Wait. I gotta add a pick to it because she heard me even while she's at work, and she checks in and she says, "Do you have to ask?" And I believe I can say this loud and proud. We are all going with the Indianapolis Colts, which means Jen has 3 words for us.
You know what? I'm going to say something different. But don't worry. It is still going to be a sweep. I just have one thing for us to ask first.
Okay.
You said Aaron Rodgers, yeah?
I did.
He's the guy that we've got that it is you thing for, right?
Ayahuasca.
I think you know where I'm going with this, so I'd like you to play along.
Oh no.
Ladies and gents, I think we all know what's going to happen here. INDY, Indianapolis, is going to sweep the floor with Pittsburgh and truly put them in their place, in their name, in the pits. And why are they going to do that?
Because yes, Aaron, it is you.
Exactly. Now, sweep that ish.
Oh man! And
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I can't wait to see Jonathan Taylor run absolutely wild. He's gonna run wild. I lost my voice last weekend because Jonathan Taylor was doing so much, and that was a 425 clip. Here we go. We go down to Houston. Mo Picks and the Broncos face the Houston Texans that eviscerated us last weekend to the tune of 512 yards.
Yep.
And it hurt my heart to see that. And a funny story, I was looking at the game. I was getting ready for the Colts, and my wife looked at that and she says, "We need to run an errand because you don't need to see this."
It's the opposite. It's the opposite of Cole Johnson. We don't need to see it.
Exactly. I saw the first 2 drives of that game. My wife came in, wrapped her arms around me, and she says, "We need to go get food. Let's get out of here. You don't need." She actually looked and said, "Are they actually you?" I'm like, "Yes, honey. They're getting beat up."
Mm-hmm.
She went in, put her shoes on, came back out. Let's go. Get out of here. What? It's like, we need to get food, and the Colts don't play till 4:25. That's your main concentration. Yes, ma'am. Rolled out, got lunch, came back, and the Colts did what they did. Given that fact, I'll trust CJ Stroud. razor thin, but I'll trust CJ Stroud after he punched us in the mouth. You know what's bad though? I could see both of these teams throwing for 400 yards. Easy. I could see Bo Nix is turning into Oregon Bo Nix and just all over the place. But I'll stay with where my heart is, and I'm gonna say CJ Stroud pulls it out. Deets?
CJ Stroud is going to show the world how great Riley Moss is. Because Riley Moss from the great University of Iowa is going to have himself a field day in that defensive backfield. Broncos win because Moss has 3 picks.
All right, Pizzle, to you.
I'm going with Houston. I think they have to save their season. This is the perfect game to do it. I'm going with Houston.
And it's only a 1.5 spread. Yep. Let's go to our 2-time Emmy Award winner, who shocked me by saying, I'm putting this show on my resume because I love doing it.
I do. I love doing the picks.
To the point
favorite.
point where when I read that, I cried.
Aww.
I did. I cried. I cried because of the people now with the audience growing that actually believe in the show. I showed Jody that, and I just turned and cried. Because it means so much to me that a 2-time Emmy Award winner believes in this so much that she's our picker every week.
Snowman, I said it from the get. You know that.
Yes,
The
you
first
did.
time we met.
All right, Denver and Houston from Texas. What you got for us?
I'm liking what CJ Stroud and the Texans are doing now. Finally, I've been confused. Last season, the beginning of this season, finally we saw a glimmer of hope in last week's game. But I think Denver is a more balanced team, and I'm going to go Denver.
All right, she's going with Denver. Allie, to you.
I would never go up against a 2-time Emmy Award winner. Gotta take Denver.
Which means there's 4 of them taking Denver and only 2 of us taking Houston. So Queen has a message for me and Pizzle.
Damn, do I really have to?
I like this island.
Yes.
I like this island.
I will take the island, sinkhole and all on
Just
this.
as long as there's a Taco Bell.
Well, then I mean this with the greatest of respect because it is
You're
at
cool.
least you two. I mean this with the greatest of respect by saying I'm making it a split.
A split. Okay. She's making it a full split. The Playmaker is hanging out with us. Just announced Mike McDaniel will coach the remainder of the season.
Wow.
Good.
Which is good for him. McDaniel is staying, but Greer is gone.
Oh,
wow.
Long gone.
And Pizzle's up there having a party.
Yes.
Pizzle was having a party when we started this. When the news came, when the news came down, Pizzle wanted me to do the praise dance, which I did.
And I'm pretty sure we were all dancing behind the scenes while that video was going. Snowman, I know you saw me with that keyboard swaying from side to side.
Oh yeah, I know it.
I wish I could have seen what Pizzle was doing.
My affinity for the Dolphins goes through Dan Marino, Mark Duper, Mark Clayton, Dwight Stevenson, and a very dear friend of mine who should be in the Hall of Fame already, Mr. Richmond Webb. 7-time Pro Bowler. If I get a chance, I'm going to get him back on the show. I'm not even going to look at the next one because it's this.
Oh, God.
Oh, is this another one of them ones I'm going to have to?
Just a moment. I'm going to make an executive decision and do this for everybody.
Hell no. Hell no.
Yes!
And we move on. There ain't no way. Just no way.
He got the bid. We love you, SMG4.
You got Deb's other team, the Los Angeles Rams, defending division champions, going to the Superdome in New Orleans. Rams are favored by 2 touchdowns, and I don't think it's even that close.
Yeah, I think that's being
two and a half touchdowns. That's generous.
That's generous.
Okay, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Playmakers Rams put up 40 in this game in New Orleans.
Well, first of all, the Saints just benched Spencer Rattler, and
Yep.
Tyler Shuck is now going to
Tyler Shuck.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, this ain't even close. Deets, what say you?
I told you these games take 5 seconds to
you
read the teams and you go, all right, why? But the Rams.
I know where Pizzle's going. I think Allie's going the same way, and that means I can cue the Queen to say 3 special words.
Flag.
Oh, okay. Mic check 1, 2. There we go. Okay, here we go. Sweep edition. Let's go.
There we go. It's there you go. She's got the Rams gear. She's got the Rams gear.
heading there in about 15 minutes. So.
Okay, I made a mistake. It's in SoFi. So what? I'm too full of caffeine to care right now. But I do know it's a 405. It's a 405 start. 425 is where America's attention will go. It's the Rich Stadium in Buffalo. The Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills. Chiefs laying 2.5 in Buffalo. And I will say this right now. This is a January preview. Just depends on the round. And Deb, I'm going to start with you.
You know what? I think the return of Rashee Rice has changed everything for Kansas City. Pacheco is also all over the field. Love seeing my South Jersey guy doing that. Who else does Buffalo really have besides Josh Allen? Like,
true.
Kansas City gets hot at the right time. They're getting hot right now. I'm going to go Kansas City on this one.
Going with Kansas City. Deets, upstairs to you.
No matter where this game is played, Buffalo, they find ways to win against everybody but Kansas City. What was it last year? Or didn't they fumble it at the goal line the last time they played? Or something weird always happens to Buffalo against Kansas City, and it's always against Kansas City. And the Patriots already broke. They already broke the Bills' home stadium.
They did.
So that's no longer a fortress for them. Chiefs go in there, too many weapons. I'm going with the Chiefs.
I am not. I'm going to lay a bet I'm going to lay a prop bet here. This is my second prop bet of the day. It's presented by Wanna Parlay. I got all my reads here on my left-hand monitor. Wanna Parlay, the world's richest parlay. Use the code Snowman and get a
world's richest parlay. Okay, that's a new one.
Parlay is the word I wanted to say.
Parlay rhymes with partay.
Hey,
and that's what we have. That's what we have every day here on Snowman in the Morning. There you go. I'm going with the Bills because they're at home, and there's a fellow named James Cook.
Cannoli.
And Cannoli is agreeing with me for some reason.
Apparently.
I think Cannoli's acting up.
The dog that did that. Yeah.
Oh,
hi, baby.
Hi, Cannoli.
No.
Cannoli is to Deb what Lucy is to me. And y'all have seen Lucy on the air with me. I'm going with the Bills. Deb's going with Kansas City. Deeks is going with Kansas City. Pizzle, what say you?
I'm with you, Snowman. I think this is the Bills' time. In order to claim that they are the best, they have to beat the Chiefs, and they do it this weekend.
Yep. I think Buffalo. It'll be razor thin though.
Yeah.
It'll come down to the what? It's Kansas City and Buffalo. No matter if it's in the postseason or the regular season, it always comes down to the wire. All right, we've seen it before. Allie, to you.
I'm going to be on that island with you, Snowman. I am going Buffalo.
All right.
I think that in the 10th matchup, I think that the Bills are going to find their rhythm against the Chiefs. They've proven to be a little vulnerable at times this year. This is the moment.
All right. Jen, it's to you. It's a split card.
I don't want
You want
like
a fence?
any.
You want a fence?
Please, I don't know which way to
He's on
go
the
after
fence.
hearing
He's
all
on the
of
fence
you.
for that one, and for a game like this, I don't blame her. I do not blame her. I wouldn't be surprised if Kansas City wins this game, but I also wouldn't be surprised if the Buffalo Bills pull out a win also with the X factor I mentioned in James Cook. All right. Do y'all really want to talk about this one and why Seattle's only laying 2.5 against the Redskins?
That's all.
That's it.
Redskins.
Deb said it best. That's all.
That's it.
Oh, and it's a
Seattle's
more of a
hot.
split. It's more of a split card with a message I just got. There's a pretty lady that's picking the Chiefs because she loves Patrick Mahomes. Reason being, he's cute. She's always giving me that. Jody is always giving me that reason. So with that particular big game, it is truly a split card. And I might put on the headset for that game. We'll see how the afternoon goes. Do we really have to talk about this one in the nation's capital?
In what way? In the way that we're going to sweep it, or we're going to call in SMG4?
I'm going to. You know what? I'm going to make an executive decision.
Seahawks.
Once again. You picking the Seahawks?
Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm
Seahawks are coming off a bye, and Redskins are coming on a short week.
So,
recipe for
Snowman,
disaster.
are you coming with me on the fence?
Yeah, I'm on the fence.
Let's go.
I'm on the fence. Everybody
Let's
else
go.
is picking.
We can hang out with SMG.
I'm going Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Everybody else
I
is
can't
picking the
imagine.
Seahawks. Jen and I.
Before they
Father
can,
and daughter on the fence.
yeah.
Daddy and daughter on the fence
I'm
because.
not calling you daddy.
Well, I'm saying it for you. Because yes, Jen, it is you. All right.
Wow.
Okay. One more to do before we get out of here, and I'm almost afraid to put this game up and look at it because
Is it like a real?
it's this one. It's
I would like to make a decision for all of us when I say SMG4.
You know what? I don't mind.
Hell no.
Dear Cardinals, go back to St. Louis.
You're already there.
Go back to St. Louis. Okay.
You already have Cardinals there.
I know, and they screwed it up with the Cardinals and the Rams. Doggone it. St. Louis deserves a team. St. Louis deserves a team. They had two of them, and they messed them both up. The same way that the NBA messed up the Seattle Supersonics.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't coming off of that mountain. I ain't coming off of that mountain ever. Jeez,
Someday, somebody is going to take you up on it and reform a Seattle team.
And they better be called the Supersonics. You give the Thunder the history from 2008 on, and you give the Sonics back their old history. All right? And I had, before we get out of here, someone asked me, aren't you glad for the Thunder winning their title? No.
Nope.
And why not? Because it should have been in Seattle. I can deal with the Seattle Supersonics winning. I saw them do it in 1979 against the Washington Bullets.
The Bullets.
Yes. Not the Washington Wizards. The Washington Bullets. Oh God.
And you're still calling the Commanders the Redskins.
You're darn tootin' I am.
Yep.
At least he's not saying the Washington football team. I mean,
Exactly. Yeah, even
better than
Jody.
Good point.
Even Jody couldn't say Washington football team because when they moved the Redskins name. She came in one day, saw me preparing. She says, "What's Washington's name? Do you know?" I said, "No, they don't have one." She looked at me and went, "What?"
Huh?
I said, "Look in the end zones." She saw a Washington football team and walked out of my office. I can't do it. Why?
Where are the soldiers? Oh.
There you go.
Yes. Love that.
I have all my teams today. I don't know.
Yes. Joe Theismann, John Riggins, Art Monk.
Oh my goodness.
Clark, Ricky Sanders, Charlie Brown. Yes, there was a wide receiver named Charlie Brown. I couldn't believe it until Pat Summerall said his name in a game that I was watching on CBS.
Mark Rippon.
Mark Rippon.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Rippon. Doug Williams.
Mhm.
Super Bowl MVP. It's the Redskins. And speaking of a fight zone, before we get out of here, there's one I must do honor for. Let's see the sign.
Fight.
Deeds, you ain't got no sense.
Yeah.
Everybody's showing off team. Since everyone's showing off team memorabilia,
Halloween.
Look, like I said, since everybody's showing off team memorabilia, I may as well show this. I may as well show this off.
I don't have any team memorabilia on VT.
Oh, we'll fix that. We'll fix that.
I don't have anything like that. So all I can really show off is this.
There you go.
All right.
Jerry, we can all basically just grab something.
Forget that. Ball goes Benton, Caleb Williams. I will forever run with that joke. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Deb Whitcas, for joining. As always, every Friday. Ali Moran, love you, girl. Deets,
love you.
Love you, brothers, very much. Jen, love you, my dear. Thanks to everybody tuning in. Have a great weekend. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, then they are simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. And Napoleon Jonamite, you're a great example, brother. We love you.
Yeah.
See you Monday. We're out of here. Thank you, Playmaker. Thank you, Damien, and everybody that popped into the chat with us. And for Playmaker, and I'm being very, very playful, OKC. I know they're the champs, and to be the champs, you got to beat the champs. We're out of here, y'all. God bless you. See you Monday.